So as you saw in the introduction, I'm going to be making lipstick out of crayons. So this may sound a little bit weird because like you usually draw with crayons, so why would you make lipstick? But you can, and it's pretty cool too because they're non-toxic. So lots of lipsticks contain lead and harmful ingredients, but this is just non-toxic because crayons are made for children. So I made a few different colors already. I'm wearing one of them now, and I'll do swatches and things after. But I hope you enjoy this video. The formula is really creamy. I just absolutely love it. You can make like whatever color of lipstick you want based on the color of crayon. You can mix them, which I did with one that I'll show you. So yeah, bye guys. I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to start with red violet. I think it will be a perfect red purple color for winter time. But first you want to start by peeling the crayon because you don't want any of that wrapper in your lipstick. So yeah, you just keep peeling and peeling and peeling, and there you go. So first for the ingredients, you want crayons, obviously, and a jar to create a double boiler. You also want vanilla to add a sweet scent. And then a spoon and a knife, but I just use measuring spoons. And then I got these containers, 3 for $2 at Target, and then 2 for $1 at Walmart, the red container. And I emptied my lipstick into that container, and so that I can have my lipstick that I make to pour into it. I really like using a lipstick container opposed to just a container so I don't have to use my fingers. And then you need coconut oil, and I just put it in that container. And then petroleum jelly. And also canola oil, but it's optional because I use canola oil in only this lipstick, but I didn't use it in this lipstick. So it just makes it a little bit creamier and shinier. You also need honey. Then I fill my pan up with water halfway and put on high heat so that it will boil faster. Now you want to take the pot off of the heat and put the jar in because it's easier to rather than when it's boiling on the heat. And make sure that you don't leave it in the pot for too long because it could break. Mine broke into 2 before, so I had to use a new pot. So be careful. I only want to use half of my crayon because I'm putting it in a lipstick container, and the lipstick container doesn't hold as much as like a normal container would. So I'm only going to use half because if I use the whole thing, then it would be too much. Take a teaspoon of your coconut oil and just pack it in there real good, and then plop it into your pot, into your jar. And then you want the same exact amount of petroleum jelly. So just get a teaspoon of petroleum jelly also. Oh, that was too much. I got way too much. But that's good. Okay. First, I'm going to take a teaspoon of canola oil and pour that into my jar. And then I'm going to take about a lid full, a little bit less of vanilla and pour that into my jar. Then I'm going to stir all around until it's nice and smooth. So I just estimate how much honey I want in here. So I'm just going to put about that much, maybe a tiny bit more. This adds like smell also, I think, and creaminess, and it just, my lipstick just is perfection at the end. Then stir all together until it's nice and smooth and there's no more chunks. So now you pour your mixture into your container, and I totally just spilled it everywhere. Put it in the freezer for about 5 to 10 minutes. So I have a little bit extra, but since it's just a little bit, I'm probably just going to get rid of it. So I totally did this wrong and didn't twist down my lipstick all the way when I put in the mixture, so then it only made a little bit. So I'm just going to keep that mixture in there and then make a new batch and pour that into that, so you'll see that next. But this has a lot more room than the other containers I used. And now I filled it up. I just kept what I had before in the bottom and then just poured the new stuff on top. And it's like the perfect amount. This container is like perfect. It's from Wet n Wild. It made it slanted because the container is slanted. And it also has just the right amount of product, like a real lipstick, unlike these ones have like not that much product because I couldn't get that much in there. But this one is like perfect, except for that little dip, because it's going to be kind of hard to apply with that. And that's what happens with all of them. And so what I do is I just go down to about where it meets so that I can get a nice even cut when I cut it off with my knife. So the knife comes and just slices off the top. And I'm just gonna slice this baby off. And you gotta be really careful. And there you go. And it's still gonna be slanted, I think. It's still a little bit slanted, not as slanted, but I can make it slanted just by how I apply it. But now it's a little bit flatter. I still want it to be a tiny bit more flat. So there we go. I just took off a little bit more. And now it's like perfectly fat. Oh, look, it is still slanted. Just a little bit. Not a whole bunch, but still a little bit. And it still has just the right amount of product. I am so happy about this. This is also one of my favorite colors. All of my colors in the size of the lipstick, and this container is just a little bit smaller, so that's why those ones are different. But there we go. We're going to start the first one that I made, and it is called Peach Me Coral. And I used the Melon Crayon, and you can see how exact they match. So color crayon, color of lipstick. Okay, so the next one is called Norweger, and because my friend said that if I ever made a lipstick to name it after her nickname, which is Norweger, because there's lots of weird lipstick names like in real companies, so that's this one. And she came up with the colors, and so she wanted it to be unique, so we put wild strawberry and gold together, and it made this really pretty mauve, like shimmery color, and so I really like it. This is the last one I made, and you guys saw me make this one. Well, you saw me make part of it because I messed it up. I made the rest of it with just the other half of the red violet crayon. So I used the red violet crayon, as I just said, and it matches like so perfect. So it really is just a true red violet color. And this one I called Plum Yum because I think it's a very plummy color. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, all that fun stuff. So the videos that I've done in the past weren't that high quality, but I got an iPhone, so it's like better quality, and I'm going to edit them better also. So I might delete some of the ones that me and Alyssa did. Just because I used them with my iPod and the editing wasn't that great. But now I think this one's starting out better quality videos. So thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.